So what is planned for the Shopland shopping center?
Well, as you know, the center has been predominantly vacant, and what's proposed would be a shopping district that would allow for 1% increase in the sales tax, but it would also allow for redevelopment of the site, helping to address some of the vacancies, some of the access issues, and also to allow an existing tenant on the site to expand greatly their footprint because they're kind of tight. They would like to expand, but doing so without the presence of the business district and everything that it would allow them to do would be difficult without it. So the business district would allow them to expand. It would allow for us to address some of the issues with access off of Foley as well as West Main, and also to consolidate some of the lots that are spread out throughout that particular area. We've got 4 or 5 under different ownerships, but we would be able to assist in consolidation of ownership.
And how would this project relate to other development?
I would say that we have a synergy going on. When we started doing some of the developments that you're hearing about along 15, some of the things that are going on in Belleville Crossing as well as the Shrine development, the question was, what about the inner corridor? Are you forgetting us? And what we found is that people have taken a second look at Belleville, so there's a synergy going on where they may have heard about 15, decided that maybe that didn't quite fit its needs. They wanted to be someplace that's more established with public transportation, an established neighborhood, an established base of customers. So what they're looking at is now that main corridor along Main Street, maybe some of the side streets that are also commercial, and allowing themselves to come in, and if they can't develop the current building, redevelop it, work with us to come up with plans to change what's going on. We can talk about what used to be called the Mad Pricers building, or also the $20 shoe building. We've passed a business district for that. So by the end of this year, you'll see a definite difference in how that is looking. We also have had the Round Table Cafe that redeveloped on their own without any assistance. And we think that this main corridor along Main Street is going to look vastly different this time next year as opposed to how it looks right now. And actually you'll see changes along Main Street in that main corridor probably by the end of the year as construction is going to be ongoing. You're going to have the expansion of 4204 into that Mad Pricer area as well. So we're very excited because what we see is that people aren't just looking at the outer edges of the city on the west or on the east. They are actually doing some major renovation and redevelopment in the central corridor, which we think will also impact the residential eventually, because once you have a strong commercial area, you also have the rooftops that will support that area, and we think that the commercial is just the first phase. We also think that we'll also get some strong redevelopment on the residential phase following after what we're doing with the commercial.